Hey, what's up guys? Just going back to Tsukihime Piece of Blue Glass Moon. Last time we started day 8 and Shiki had a bit of a anemia attack, you know, wink wink, and yeah, totally just anemia. Yeah, and we made a choice that apparently didn't matter because we didn't, in game we didn't even get to vocalize our choice. We just yeah, CL was like, because Noah was like, oh, why doesn't he help us, you know, hunt down dead apostles? And then before we could even answer, CL was like, no. And if anyone fights me on this, they're dealing with me. And, you know, fair enough. But yeah, anyway, now we're gonna do the second half of the day. Fourth period, it just ended. Should I go find CL in the tea ceremony room or eat lunch by myself? Either way, I'll have to drop by the school store to buy some food first. Yeah, she's not in the tea room? That's odd. Well, on my way to the school store, I spot CL cutting across the courtyard. She casually exchanges greetings with some other students as she heads for the school gates. Why is she leaving at lunchtime? Strange. I can't think of a reason why CL, who loves the school store, or at least a certain type of bread they stock, would go out for lunch. Could she be going off to investigate the vampire lair she mentioned in the nurse's office? If that's the case, I can't just ignore this. There are some things I wanted to confirm with her anyway. Unless CL just ends up dealing with it by herself, but, you know. Even if Arkwood looks fine on the outside, she's still recovering from her injuries. It'd be embarrassing if I didn't pull my own weight here. Oh, this might not be a good choice. Alright, I'm going after CL. If I properly plead my case, I don't think she'll just ignore me. Well, maybe not ignore, but knock you out is a potential option. You know, this might not go as peacefully as you might think. I hurry and exit the school gates. Even though CL was just walking, I have to run as fast as I can to catch up to her. She's gone. There, on the path. Okay, not gone. On the path leading to the station. I'd recognize her anywhere. Yeah, of course you would. What? How does she walk so damn fast? She turns down an inconspicuous side alley. Damn, I'll lose her if I don't hurry. Yeah, I can't have that. Can't have the vampire hunter get away from you. You lost her, didn't you? But after running non-stop, my lungs are on fire and I have to stop to catch my breath. Though I managed to chase after her, I lost sight of her the moment I arrived at the area outside the station's south exit. I mean, she's probably behind you now. She probably realized you were following her and like circled back around to jump scare you. It's just before 1 p.m. And this side of the station is mostly office buildings, so it isn't as busy as the north exit. I only see some office workers on their way back to work after lunch. She's about to tap him on the shoulder, right? I clutch my chest to calm my pounding heart and take another look around. The station's south side is quite the lovely sight compared to the noise and the traffic around the north exit. But I still lost sight of CL. I underestimated her, thinking it'd be fine since there was only a little distance between us. She didn't notice. Are you sure about that? Or rather, I didn't get close enough to call out to her. I don't think she'd purposely hide to throw me off her trail. So that means... again, or she did realize you were following her and circled around behind you. Yeah. I fucking knew it. Got his ass. Yeah, you got his ass, CL. It's good work. Mm-hmm.
つの間にこんな近くに。さっきまであんなに離れてましたよね。
あんなにとは大げさかつ曖昧ですね。距離にして19メートル弱、ベースボールでいうところのピッチャーからキャッチャーまで離れていた。
Yeah, no,
正しく言ってほしいところです。
she probably realized you were following her the second you stepped outside the school gates. Heck, she probably saw you looking at, or she probably at least felt you looking at her from the window of the school. And probably figured you'd do something like this. Yeah! I'm in trouble. Her words are lighthearted, but her eyes are not smiling. You have some explaining to do. That's to be expected. After this morning and what happened in the nurse's office, she's got every right to be annoyed with me tailing her. Yeah. But I didn't chase her all the way out here just for shits and giggles. It's time for me to plead my case.
こんにちは先輩。こんな時間に外で会うなんて奇遇だね。
Yeah.
奇遇ですね。私はこれから電車に乗って隣町まで行くんですが、遠野くんは早退して帰宅ですか？
This is the wrong direction for us to be going home.
いえ、帰るのは後です。俺も先輩と同じ電車に乗りますから。
Yeah.
ほうほう。5次元目はボイコットですか？
Yeah, it's you know, we gotta kick back and just we gotta a little bit of delinquency every now and again doesn't hurt anyone. I bite back on the urge to point out that she's also skipping class. I can't afford to open myself up to some snappy comeback.
サボります。今は授業より先輩がどこに行こうとしているのかが知りたいです。
そうですか。
I think that was the wrong thing to say.
保健室で私が言ったことを覚えていますか？
Yeah. Or, no clue what you're talking about. The sound of my own gulping fills my ears. If I give the wrong reply here, she'll officially label me a nuisance. Worst case, she'll send me straight back to the nurse's office. That wouldn't be good.
これが最後です。私の行き先はあなたの想像通り、吸血鬼の調査です。危険ばかりで楽しいことなんてありません。おとなしく学校に戻って。
嫌です、そんなの。俺、吸血鬼に関わるなとは言われたけど、先輩に関わるなとは言われてませんから。
Yes, but tangentially speaking, you would... My back goes ramrod straight as I look her in the eye. Also, technically, yeah, she's not technically a vampire anymore, but she still has this weird, immortality gimmick, so it's like, yeah, she's not really fully human, so, but I guess, yeah, her technically not bad. I guess it still counts. Although I said it without thinking, now that it's out there, I refuse to take it back. I care more about CL than I do about this vampire situation. There's something about the thought of her doing this all alone that I just can't stand.
私に関わるということは、吸血鬼に関わるということです。今のは詭弁に過ぎません。
Also, I just realized I'm at 30 FPS. Fudge cakes. Hang on, what's my... well, I'm still at CQP. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. I'm not gonna... Wait. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna stop the recording right quick. It'll... In my time, it'll be like 20 seconds, and then the recording will start again. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to adjust a setting really quickly. That was weird. I'm still recording at 30 FPS, because... it'd be a pain to have two different FPSs in one video, and it'd make the one part look weird. So I'm just sticking at 30, but I did change a different setting that actually had to be turned off. So yeah, anyway. Yeah, we know, CL, that's pure semantics, but, you know, suspension of disbelief on your part could go a long way here.
それはずるい。学校の先輩であるシエル先輩と教会のシエル先輩は別枠でしょ。そうじゃなかったら先輩は俺の教室に来てないでしょ。だって教室に吸血鬼はいないんだし。
I mean, I guess.
それはそうですが。
俺は学校の先輩の手伝いがしたいだけです。下心で動いているんです。なのにそれが吸血鬼退治なんて話になってるんで、ほんと迷惑してるだけです。先輩がもっと普通の悩みとか持っていてくれたらこんな苦労はしていません。
He's making a pretty good argument, CL. Although not really, but you know, just roll with it. The high time I just lay out all the cards. I know how desperate I must sound, but if I don't try every move I've got now, CL will definitely go alone. Like I'd let myself get sent back to the nurse's office. I've come this far. Come hell or high water, I'm following CL.
確かに学校の私と代行者の私は違う立場と考えるべきでしたね。一緒にしてしまったら明日から学校には行けなくなります。まったくこれだから遠野くんは怖いです。窮地になると急所をついてくるんですから。
Yeah, he's pretty good at that. Somewhat exasperated, CL sighs helplessly. In other words, this means...
一緒に行っていいってことですか、先輩。
Under a condition, I assume.
はい、遠野くんに見つかってしまった私の落ち度ということで今日だけは特別です。ついてくるだけなら多めに見ます。
I mean...
無鉄砲な後輩に吸血鬼のねぐらがどんなものか知ってもらうのもマイナスではありませんし。
It's probably a whole different league, but we have sort of seen one. But it had just like the low-level trash, so I mean...
先輩。
I must have gotten through to her, because her usual smile has returned. All's right in the world.
ただしその前に反省してもらわなければいけません。あなたがどれほどどしがたい失敗をしたのか分かっていますか？
What, how do we met, how, what?
失敗ですか？
Could she be talking about last night when I was with Arkwid? Yeah. If she brings that up, I'd have no way to explain myself, but...
先ほどの尾行、あれはひどいです。
Okay, she's not bringing that up, but she does know. I mean, you already know she knows. You kind of was like, yeah. Anyway.
足音も気配もダダ漏れで見つけてくださいと言っているようなものでした。
I mean, hey, he doesn't have experience.
私だったから良かったものの、ノエル先生や死者相手にあんなことをしたら翌朝には路地裏で目を覚ますことになりますから、今後は注意するように。
Well, I mean... I doubt a zombie would actually be able to get the drop on him. And we know from Arkwid's route that he can somewhat handle Noelle decently well, so I mean... Woody though? She's angry at me over my lack of stalking skills. It seems she's more upset about my clumsy attempt at tailing her than anything. I get the idea she intended to shake me, but got so frustrated with my lack of subtlety that she had to stop and say something. Yeah. It's a little too late to claim I wasn't actually trying to tail her in secret or anything.
でもそうですね。次からは善処します。
I mean, there shouldn't be a next time. I answer her with a strained laugh. She can be harsh at times, but deep down, CL's a very caring person. Yeah. We ride the train for 2 stops to Kushizuka Station. From the station, we catch a bus and ride it for about 20 minutes. And when we get off at the nearest bus stop, it's another 20 minutes on foot to our destination. It was a bit of a walk from the residential area to the center of the industrial district, but we finally arrive at a building cloaked in the lingering presence of death.
先輩、ここは？
使徒のね
Definitely
ぐらですよ。いえ、でしたと言うべきですね。
was?
以前に処理した人から手に入れた情報でしたが、完全に放棄されているようです。
Yeah. An abandoned nest. In the end, the lead led us nowhere. This place has seen better days. It's an utter ruin, unfit for strays, let alone dead apostles. Though not far from town, it lingers here neglected and forgotten. It must have been quite a large hospital before it got closed down. I can see how spacious it is even from outside the gates. Weeds have taken root in the cracks of the asphalt. One of the wards is so damaged that it's falling apart. Maybe there was a fire? If there was, the difference between the damaged and undamaged areas is a little too extreme.
念のため、中に入って汚染状況を確認します。
Okay. CL doesn't bother asking if I'm coming along. Perhaps this is her way of telling me that this is my own choice and that she's not forcing me into this. Mayhaps I simply nod and follow after her. We trample the weeds as we make our way into the abandoned hospital grounds. The sky is so high here, there are no tall buildings on the horizon, allowing the blue expanse to stretch into infinity. It's so bright and vivid it makes my eyes hurt.
吸血鬼の汚れは微弱に残っていますが、今は何の害もありませんね。この規模の病院ですから、廃墟になる前は大きな拠点だったとは思いますが。
あの地下墓地みたいなですか？
ええ、病院は使徒にとって利用しやすく、また価値のある施設です。個人資産によるものならなおさらですね。
Probably because easy access to blood, both, the stored kind and, helpless patients. We enter the ruins of the hospital building. CL goes through and meticulously examines each room one by one. I think she already knows that there's nothing here. Even so, she painstakingly checks if there's anything out of the ordinary. It's the exact opposite of Arkwood's careless methods.
先輩、ちょっと話をしていいですか？
He just did.
いいですよ。それぐらいは覚悟していましたから。邪魔をしない程度ならどうぞ。
じゃあ遠慮なく。吸血鬼は2種類いて、先輩たちがやっつけてるのは使徒の方ですよね。先輩たちが追っていた使徒、この町に居ついた使徒はどんなやつだったんですか？
詳しくは話せませんが、典型的な使徒ですよ。少しずつ町に浸透していき、勢力を伸ばしていくタイプです。グローブ・アルハンギリほど直接的な脅威ではありません。
I would say corrupting a town little by little is still kind of a... I mean, yeah, there's still a bit of a threat, but, yeah, I guess slightly better than Vlav, who just... I suppose. I see. So Vlav wasn't the church's target either. Vlav was more like an unexpected visitor. But Arkwood and CL both came to this town in pursuit of the same vampire who made its nest here however many years ago.
そうですか。そいつの名前は？
She stays still for a moment. After she finishes investigating the abandoned room, she sighs in defeat and answers me.
ロア、ミハイル・ロア・バルダムよ。人間だった頃は教会の司祭だったと聞いています。
You heard, huh? The name of her enemy. Roa. The same name Arkwood gave me. It's the vampire that reincarnates at will or something. I still don't really understand what that means exactly. And CL isn't giving me any more details. We continue to search the abandoned hospital. After thoroughly investigating the first and second floors, CL heads for the third floor. As we make our way up the stairs, she breaks the silence.
例えばの話ですけど。
Uh-huh. It's more like she's talking to herself, though.
例えばの話ですけど。
Yeah.
ある日、自分が突然ホラー映画の主役になっていて、何の説明もなく悪役だと知らされて、開始1分から散々暴れて、登場人物たちをみんな殺してしまったとします。1時間半、もうノンストップで。殺害人数は4桁を軽くオーバーです。
Talking about how, you just woke up one day and, you weren't yourself anymore?
じゃあこの状況でホラー映画の話とかもどかしくはなしですよ。
Oh, yeah, I think you want to hear this one, though. Shiki.
例え話ですから、最後まで聞いてください。
Uh-huh, hypothetical. Okay, sure.
遠野くんはたまたま気まぐれで映画館によってその映画を見たとします。誰かが主役のそのホラー映画を見終わってふと横の席を見ると、そこには悪役だった誰かが座っていました。
Okay.
映画のエンドロールから抜け出してきたばかりの血まみれの誰かが。彼は言います。はじめまして誰かさん、映画の世界からやってきたものです。ああ、でも安心して、怖がらないで。私は台本通りに殺人鬼を演じただけ。それがまさか終わった後に映画から追い出されるとは思ってもいなかった。
That would be a strange occurrence, but you know, as long as he didn't actually want to slasher people in real life after getting thrown out of the movie, I guess it's fine. I suppose.
あなたは彼をどう思いますか？脚本通りなら仕方がないと歓迎するか？
Okay, now I guess she's talking about herself and whatnot, and it's like a metaphor, sort of, or analogy. But like, if this did happen, would it, because they're talking about the script, would it just be the actor? But then would that mean there's now two of that actor in the world, the one who originally filmed it, and then the movie version who got thrown out of the movie? Like how would that work? I don't know. It's a dumb thought.
フィクションであろうと悪役は悪役だと糾弾するか、それとも映画の中に戻れと非難するか。
That's a good question. Could they even go back inside the movie?
この場合、どれが人間として正しいのでしょう。
I mean, if they could go back, then I would probably tell them to go back, I guess, because again, it might cause issues with there being two of that actor, I guess. I don't have an answer. Hypothetical or not, her story came out of nowhere. It's so chilling that I couldn't even begin to come up with a response.
先輩。
Yeah, this is a weird hypothetical. Confused about her intentions, I call out to her cold, distant figure. She lets out a short, self-derisive chuckle and turns around.
なんて、ちょっとした退屈しのぎでした。突然遠野くんに意地悪したくなったのです。
Yeah, right, yep, teasing, that's all it was.
昨夜そういう内容のホラー映画を借りてしまって、あんまりにも真に迫っていたので、遠野くんにもホラーを分けてあげようかなと。
そうですか。 突然意地が悪くなったことはどうかと思いますけど、その映画自体は面白そうですね。二重構造でよくできています。タイトルを教えてくれれば俺も借りてみますよ。
Yes, yeah, I'll go on. What's the title?
ええ、この事件が片付いたらぜひ。
Okay, yeah. I don't know why she put on a soft smile right then. At some point during our conversation, our investigation reached its end. We arrive at the last remaining staircase on the 3rd floor. The ceiling has collapsed here, granting us a clear view of the blue sky outside. This is...
おっと、この部屋で最後ですね。残念。いえ、幸いなことに使徒の痕跡はなし。今回は完全に外れでした。
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Don't know what to do from here. Cielo's voice seems a little more cheerful than it was earlier. Now that our investigation's over and she has deemed this place safe, she probably no longer needs to be as cautious as before. Why is this a choice? See? This seems like the sort of choice that would be inconsequential, but what if the wording matters? So if I isolate it and say, I would like to go back, right? Instead of we, that makes me think it's so... I definitely shouldn't pick 2, right? Because I'm like separating myself from her, which I think would be a poor decision. But what is the difference between we should and we can? Maybe should ushers us out quicker, whereas I think we can go back. Maybe makes it so we hang around for something? I'm gonna go with 3. I think we can go back if we're done. That because to me, I'm not separating myself from her like 2. And this implies that maybe we'll stay here and talk some more instead of rushing us out. So yeah, I'm gonna go 3. I think we can go back if we're done.
なら戻りましょう、先輩。さすがに疲れました。昼間とはいえ、廃病院っていうのも気持ちが悪いし。
Yeah, understandable.
おや、あの地下広場でも音を上げなかった遠野くんらしくありませんね。
Him and hospitals have a strained relationship.
あのですね、あそこまでぶっ飛んでるともう驚きしかないんです。一方、廃病院は立派な都市階段ですから。
Yeah.
短すぎてこっちの方が怖いです。
なるほど。そういうことなら夜についてきてもらえばよかったですね。遠野くんの怖がる顔、見るチャンスだったのに。
Well, you hadn't intended to bring us in the first place, so I mean, CL casually says something unbelievably scary again. I guess she's not done teasing me yet. Yeah, that first thing with, you know, the horror movie was definitely a tease, But at least we're done with this place. CL agreed to my proposition, so we quickly leave the hospital. Okay, so it didn't end up with us sticking around for a few minutes, so... I guess I was wrong with my analysis, but that's how it read to me. I think 2 was definitely a wrong answer, though. Something about the we answers and then the I would like to leave just felt weird to me. Like we're trying to separate ourselves from her. I don't know. Again, I'm repeating myself, but that's just how I felt about it. I thought the same thing when we first arrived. But the sky is really vast and beautiful here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Yeah. Definitely could look worse, I guess. It's just past 3 p.m. when we get back to Soya Station. We've missed all of the afternoon classes. Even if we went back now, school would already be out. Though I should at least go back to grab my bag. Well, that was embarrassing. Yeah, it's natural. Don't worry about it. Plus, you heard her stomach growl before. My stomach loudly announces its discontent over me skipping lunch.
ふむ。空腹ですか、遠野くん。
Maybe? What of it?
恥ずかしながら購買部に行く途中で先輩を見かけたから昼抜きなんです。
ご飯食べていきます？
I wouldn't say no.
ちょうどこの辺りにいいお店があるんですよ。
Is this like a date or... I freeze up at the unexpected turn of luck. Going to a restaurant means I get to eat out with CL. You know, I briefly considered leaving out the with and to make a joke and just eat out. Yeah, never mind. Nice. Even if this is a trap, I'll happily fall for it. God, I'd love to, but...
いえ、あまりお腹は減ってませんから。
You just said you... That's a lie. I had a big appetite yesterday, and today is no different. But sadly, I don't have the money to go dining out this month. CL even said it's a good place, so it'll probably be eye-poppingly expensive. As heartbreaking as it is, the manly thing to do would be to decline.
まあまあそう言わずに、一食ぐらいでしたらおごっちゃいますから。
Oh, I mean, if it's your treat, I mean, she...
先輩らしく手伝ってくれた後輩へのお礼をさせてください。
Yeah, cheeky. Just go on, man. Come on. CL managed to see right through me. This is as far as my act goes. There's no way I can refuse when she smiles like that.
すみません。実はお腹が減って倒れそうでした。お願いですから、その素敵なお店に連れて行ってください。
There you go. Throw away your pride like a good little underclassman. I prostrate myself before CL.
はい、素直な返事で大変結構です。それでは可愛い後輩のため、張り切って一肌脱ぎましょう。
Glad to hear it. You know, her redesign has actually really grown on me. Like I said back in episode 1 of the remake, I was like really not down for it. But you know, I've adjusted, and honestly, I like it. I do. It's different, but I don't know, it's grown on me. Especially in her route now, where they've given her some like different angles and like expressions that I feel like has really helped. She leads me towards the shopping district with a skip in her step. Is she that happy I asked her to treat me? The area is crowded with a bunch of small eateries. Perhaps it's one of those well-hidden 3-star restaurants. Maybe. Dan, it's the Indian place. Yeah, we see this place once in the original Tsukihime, I think. And then a few times in Kagetsu Toya. Okay, we're at a curry shop. What else did you expect, man? No, let me correct myself. We're at an authentic Indian curry shop. It's bleeding authenticity no matter where you look.
おっと残念。ランチタイムは終わってしまいましたか。スパイシーチキンはつきませんね。
Nah, it's unfortunate. CL looks genuinely disappointed.
はい、どうぞ遠野くん。
CL hands me a rewards card. It's fully stamped and written in bold lettering, the prize for a full card. Amazing! A free curry meal?
はい。
I see what she's getting at, but I make sure to confirm with her just in case.
カレーセット無料券です。どうぞ好きなセットを頼んでください。私のおすすめはバターチキンカレーです。辛ければいいというものでもありませんし、遠野くんは初心者ですし。
I love how proud she looks. Like, yeah, I've eaten here like 10 times in the last, 3 weeks. I've filled out the rewards card. Like, she is so proud of it. Oh, CL. No wonder they hail you the curry god.
だよね。そういうことだよね。
I nod and give the server my order for the butter chicken curry meal, pretending not to see CL's finger automatically gravitate to a meal marked in the menu as level 10 in spiciness. But to my surprise, she only orders chai.
先輩、飲み物だけでいいんですか？もっとこう、ほら。
Maybe she doesn't have money? We've come all the way to a curry place on her recommendation, so it'd be weird if she didn't get a serving of her favorite food.
いえ、私はお昼はちゃんといただきましたので、夕食前だし、今食べてしまうと1日4食になっちゃいます。
We'll split our butter curry. Butter chicken curry. In other words, she's practicing self-restraint and considering what a healthy caloric intake would entail for a girl her age. Yeah, no, we're definitely giving her some of ours. 100%. The butter chicken curry is delicious. Ooh, some of that naan bread. I've only had naan once, but it was pretty good. And it was homemade naan, not even like authentic, like Indian restaurant or made, yeah, So I do want to try authentic naan bread at some point. Because again, like my sister made it once, but like I don't know how authentic the recipe was. So I do want to try it for real, like the real thing at some point. That'd be good. Unfortunately, no town I've ever lived in has had an Indian restaurant. Like, because most of them are like in Cali or on the East Coast. There's not, at least to my knowledge, not that many in like, I could be talking out my ass. Well, to be fair, I do live near Vegas. I'm sure Vegas has a good number of them. But like, I hate going to Vegas. But yeah. Anyway, we should play the game. Perhaps it's because of the butter, but the curry sauce is a perfect blend of... perfect blend of sweet and spicy. The naan is warm and soft, and my taste buds are overwhelmed by flavor with each bite. This place is incredible. Curry Shop Messian. I'll remember the name. I gotta tell Arihiko about this place. However, as good as it tastes, it's a little nerve-wracking eating in front of CL. She's staring at my food without even blinking. I feel like a yoga trainee sitting on a bed of nails. I can't savor the sauce I just scooped up in my spoon like this.
先輩、ちょっと食べます？
I lightheartedly turn my spoon towards her to test the waters. I'll happily split some of the curry onto a plate of her own if she'll have some.
はい、ちょっとだけなら。
Okay. You were, yeah. I mean, you held out the spoon to her. What did you think she was gonna do? Not go for it? Oh, that's cute though. I don't know if she's even thinking about the implications or not, though. Probably not. Like a happy kid, Ciel opens her mouth and gives my spoon a little nom. It all happened so fast, I didn't have the time to react.
いえ、スプーンじゃなくて、 小皿に分けるという意味だったんですが。
ごめんなさい。つい
No,
つられ
it's
ちゃ
all good. It's all good. Yeah, and what a big catch it turned out to be. Yeah, dude, they. They've really turned up her awkward adorableness in her route. CL's shoulders tense up in embarrassment. Okay, I said this when I finished the original, and I ranked my favorite girls, and people were kind of surprised when I said it, but I like CL more than Arkwid. Like, that's like the remake Arkwid is a bit better than original Arkwid, I think. But I don't know, man, there's something about CL that's just too... She's just so awkward. I don't know. No. She tenses up in embarrassment. I'm just glad I got to see such an amazingly cute side of her. So there's no need for her to apologize.
失礼しました。小皿に分けるなんて全くの想定外だったので。
No, it's fine. It's fine.
先輩の中でどんだけ心が狭いんですか、俺は。はい、どうぞ。何も一枚食べてください。
I split the sauce between our plates and go back to eating my portion.
遠慮しないで食べてください。もともと先輩の日々の努力の成果なんですから、完食については考えない方向で。
そういうことではないのですが。
Oh, is she wondering about if you're gonna put the spoon in your mouth after she had it in her mouth? CL sheepishly takes a spoonful of curry. And then she makes that face. Seeing her smile like she found heaven in a single bite makes me want to order seconds. If I can see her smile like that, I can keep eating curry forever. Probably shouldn't do that, but... We've finished our meal. I wonder if the owner prides himself on taking good care of the regulars. We were treated to some complimentary tea, so we're sticking around to relax a little. We talk idly about school for a while, but then CL straightens up.
いい機会だから聞かせてください。どうしてタイム君はこの事件に関わるんですか？
Well, it's a long story.
あんな目にあったのに怖くないんですか？それとも使徒を殺せる異能があるから怖くないとか。
Do they not know about his eyes? I could have sworn they knew about... What? Why is she... She gets straight to the point.
いえ、怖いですよ。銃を持てば戦争は怖くなくなるなんて話は聞いたこともないし。自分にどんな武器があっても怖いものは怖いです。逃げられるものなら逃げてしまいたい。
There's no point even trying to sugarcoat this. As someone who can see death, I think I'm actually more cowardly than most.
本当は逃げたいんですね。でも、ならどうして？
Because you just can't let the vampires do whatever they want?
どうしてって、そんなの。
To maintain the peace in this town, to give solace to the souls of the victims, to protect the people close to me. Those words flash across my mind, but they're only secondary. The real reason I can't run away is because I still remember what I saw that night.
そんなの決まってます。先輩が頑張っているからです。
I say what's on my mind in a tone filled with respect and appreciation. That night, trapped within that inescapable extreme cold, CL fought all alone. Not for herself, but to protect the lives of people she didn't even know. Unlike me, who was just trying to save his own ass, she gave everything. She threw herself onto the front lines to protect all those behind her. I don't know if it's that selfless, what's going through her head personally, but that's right. The reason why I keep thinking of that moment, even when I'm falling asleep, is because it was so noble. I was both captivated by CL's actions and struck by the tragic heroism of it to a degree that I couldn't help but tear up. That's why I'll always remember that. Even if I am nowhere near as strong as she is. Even if she will receive no gratitude from the people she saved. At least I'll remain to remember her sacrifice. That way, at the very least, even if it's just me, someone will be there to thank her. Aww.
私が頑張っているからですか？
Yeah.
はい。人知れず戦ってくれている人がいるんだから、こっちだって簡単には逃げ出せません。というか、そもそも。
Hmm? I was saved by that very someone. I probably wouldn't be here if CL hadn't offered me her hand on that day when I killed Arkwid.
そもそも先輩がブローブを倒してくれなかったらみんな死んでいたんだし。俺がやってることは
You
単に先輩への恩返しみたいな。
You bitched out. You didn't tell her your actual feelings. In the end, the truth is too embarrassing for me to say out loud. Still, I think my feelings of gratitude have reached her.
ああ、でも先輩の足手まといになってるのは変わりませんね。相手はもう死んでいる。相入れない敵だって分かっているのに。
The fact they look and act like humans continues to put a damper on my resolve. Vampires or not, I have to overcome my inner conflict.
怖い怖い言ってられませんね。先輩の役に立ちたいんならもっと強い心を持たないと。
いえ、それを直すなんてとんでもない。それは良くない勘違いです。
I like how the background noise stopped as if everyone turned to look at her. like, what are you doing?
先輩？
失礼しました。でもそこはぜひそのままで。弱くても私はそんな遠野くんがいいです。いちいち迷ってしまう人だから私も守りたいと思うんです。
I don't know if that's a compliment or not. But okay. Thank you, I guess. Dang. I'm not sure if I'm more embarrassed or happy. But either way, I can't look her in the eye right now. Likewise, CL doesn't seem to be able to meet my eye either. She's covering it up by idly tapping her teaspoon. 5 minutes pass, just like that. The tea has gone cold. We can't stay like this, so I push myself to find something to talk about.
そうだ先輩。
What's up?
先輩はすごく強いけど格闘技とかやってるんですか？
Oh, she might dabble.
ほら武器もいっぱい持ってたし。
Damn it, what am I saying?
格闘技とは言えませんが基本的なサバイバル技術は教え込まれました。あとは対吸血鬼専門の対処法をいくつか習得したぐらいです。極拳も結界も秘跡もそれなりに使えると思います。
Yeah, he doesn't know what any of those are.
そうなんだ。俺は見ることしかできないけど先輩はやっぱりいろいろできるんだね。
I laugh to forcibly cover up my foolishness. But for some reason it seems the mood has shifted.
見るだけですか？
Okay, so they didn't know. I could have sworn they'd already Okay, interesting. I thought,
私もまだ詳しい説明を聞いてはいませんでした。遠野くんはブローブの腕を切断していましたが、 あれはどういったものなんでしょう。
どういったものって。
I mean, you could just parrot Arkwood's explanation of it to you. It'd be easier to demonstrate, but I don't want to take off my glasses and see CL covered in those awful lines. I don't know if she would have them. Actually, no. But one way or another, I managed to put my abilities and the lines I see into simple terms.
直視の魔眼、死の概念を捉える魔眼なんて。
Yeah, no, we're that guy.
そんなに珍しいんですか、これ。先輩の方が何倍もすごかったけど。
珍しいとか強いとか、そういった次元の話ではありません。これは魔術と魔法の関係に近いです。私の国権や武装は言ってしまえば確かに頂上のものではあるが、今の技術でも到達できる物理現象です。戦闘機や空母を個人で保有できる人物とそう大差はありません。一方、あなたの魔眼はどうあっても今の技術では到達できない現象です。死に向かうのではなく、死を形にするなんて。
Yeah, Shiki,
それこそ人の手に余ります。
you're pretty weird, man.
厳密に言えば、人間はまだ死を知らない。まだ誰も見ていないものをあなたは見ているようなものです。
What a strange way to put that. Surely humans know what death is by now. Death is all around us.
人間は誰だって死にます。みんな生きているうちは経験こそしないけど、死はやってくるんじゃないんですか。
それは生命活動の停止に過ぎません。人間という装置が活動できなくなっただけの結果を私たちは死と呼んでいるだけです。人間が死んでも失われるものは何もありません。ミクロの視点で見れば素粒子は失われていませんし、マクロの視点で見ても個人が死んだところで星に損失はありませんから。
Right.
でもあなたの目が見ているものは違います。過程を飛ばして物事を終わらせるのなら、それはエネルギー保存則に頼らない究極の意味での死です。ある司祭からの受け売りですが、死とはこの宇宙に未だないもの。あると想定することで多くの事象を説明できるけれど、実在してはいけないものとされています。
And we kind of go against that, huh? I nod solemnly at her explanation. CL stares at me sternly.
ごめんなさい。全然わかりません。
Yeah, fair enough.
もう少しレベルを下げて教えてください。
つまり空想上のものです。ファンタジーですね。ありきたりのものどころかどこにもないものってことです。まあレアケースなのは確かですが、神話にはそういった魔眼の伝承があるので、過去に何人かのホルダーはいたんでしょうけど。でもその目ならブローブを切断したのもうなずけますね。てっきりあのナイフが特別なものだと勘違いしていました。
Yeah, no, it's not the knife, unfortunately. Like the knife is important in a sense, although I guess he doesn't really know how much yet. But yeah, it in itself doesn't really have any power. It's just more of a symbolic thing, I guess, because of the family it's from.
それでその目は遺伝ですか？遠野くんのお父様もそういった目を持っていたとか。
I don't know. Well, I know, but he does. He doesn't know.
いえ、違いますよ。親父は普通というか、うちにこんな目を持ったやつはいません。異常なのは俺だけです。子供の頃事故に遭ったって言いましたよね。その後遺症なんです、これ。
後遺症？生まれついてのものではないということですか？
No.
はい。線が見えるようになったのは7年前からですし。
CL takes a long, hard look at me, then gets up from the table with a deep sigh. Well, what's up?
私、勘違いをしていたっぽいです。調べ物ができたので、今日はこれで。
That's not concerning at all. What kind of mistaken assumptions? She takes the bill, pays at the register, and leaves before I can stop her. That was weird. Or so I thought. She comes rushing back.
大切なことを言い忘れてました。
Oh, okay.
遠野くん、ちょっと立ってください。
Alright. I stand up like she asked me to. CL carefully looks me up and down.
私はこれで帰りますが、くれぐれも夜は出歩かないように。その目があるからって、一人で吸血鬼を探したりしちゃダメですからね。
But we won't be by ourselves, and you know that. Like, why are you acting like you don't know we're meeting up with Arkwid? Taken aback, I stutter without thinking. Don't go out at night, but that would mean breaking my promise to Arkwid.
遠野くん、
Yeah.
あ、いや、わかった。わかりました。
That's the party answers. Yeah, I won't go looking by myself. Wink.
よかった。約束ですよ。
She doesn't I wonder if she understands the loophole that she gave him. She must, right? Surely she realizes. Surely. Satisfied, CL smiles and makes to leave, this time for real.
あ、待って先輩。今ので一つ気になることを思い出しちゃって。吸血鬼って不死身なんですよね。なら、風邪とかもひきませんか？
ありえませんね。呪いならともかく、人間でいう風邪をひくなんてナンセンスです。死者に免疫機能はありませんから。
Okay.
だよな。なら、神祖ってやつも同じ。
What a specific question.
神祖に至ってはありえないというより、あってはならないです。彼らの免疫機能を活発化させるウイルスなんて、下手したら人類絶滅クラスです。
We might have a problem. Arkwid sneezed. That,
ところで、なんでそんな話を？
ああ、いや、なんでもないのです。それじゃあ先輩、また明日学校で。
Yeah, nice. That's nothing. Yeah. Continuing this discussion would only cause more trouble, so I wave goodbye to CL.
また明日。はい。また明日ですね。
Yep. Yeah, we'll do.
それではごきげんよう、遠野くん。
We will. Bye-bye. CL leaves so quickly I can all but hear the wind swirling in her wake. Well then, a lot has happened, but for now I have to go back to school. Yeah, I gotta pick up her bag. I've gotta grab my bag and get to the mansion before the sun sets. Hopefully there's time.